Runaway Haz and Meg receive new bitter savaged, take more time than Obama to release first Netflix content. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are taking longer than Michelle and Barack Obama to release their first piece of work for Netflix. Meghan and Harry announced in September 2020 they had struck a deal with US streaming giant Netflix. Both the company and the Sussexes remain tight-lipped on the size of this collaboration, but experts in the field estimated it could be worth some £71 million. In 2021, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex announced their production house, Archewell Productions, was working on 2 projects. However, 16 months after the partnership between the Sussexes and Netflix was announced, Meghan and Harry have yet to release their first product for the streaming service. On the other hand, the Obamas launched their first product on Netflix 13 months after their deal was announced. News: the former First Lady and US President had signed a contract with the streaming platform was broke in May 2018. Their first documentary, American Factory, produced by the Obama under their Higher Ground Productions company, premiered at Sundance Film Festival in January 2019, 8 months after. It was then released on Netflix in August that year. Higher Ground Productions, founded in 2018, has since created an array of products, including 2 educational series for children, 2 more award-nominated documentaries and 2 feature films. Much like Meghan and Harry did in late 2020, the Obamas also announced to have signed a deal with Spotify in mid-2019. They have since released 2 podcast series. The first, the Michelle Obama podcast, debuted in July 2020, while the second, a collaboration between Mr. Obama and singer-songwriter Bruce Springsteen, was released in April last year. The months passed between the Netflix deal announcement and the release of any product by the Sussexes could be due to a number of reasons. First, the Sussexes signed their deal in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, which considerably slowed down the entertainment industry in 2020 and continues to rage across the world due to the Omicron variant. Moreover, unlike the Obamas, Meghan and Harry are working on 2 different multi-episode series rather than a one-off documentary, a decision likely to affect the turnaround time. Additionally, the Sussexes took a few months off in 2021 after the birth of their daughter Lilibet Lily Diana in June. And, on top of their role as producers, Meghan and Harry have also worked on other projects in the past months, both for charity and for profit. Among them, Meghan published her first children's book The Bench and Harry was appointed as Chief Impact Officer at mental health firm BetterUp. Meghan and Harry are currently working on 2 series exclusively produced for Netflix. The first, unveiled in April last year, is called Heart of Invictus and is set to put the spotlight on a group of Invictus Games competitors preparing for the multi-sports competition taking place this year at The Hague. This project is being produced in partnership with the Invictus Games Foundation, one of Prince Harry's most successful projects in support of sick, wounded and injured military personnel and veterans. As the Games, which were originally scheduled to take place in 2020 but were postponed to this year due to the pandemic, are programmed to begin on April 16, the release of Heart of Invictus is expected to be within months. The second series was announced in July last year and has been given the working title of Pearl. Meghan is one of the executive producers of this animated series, which focuses on the adventure of a young girl learning to step into her power and finds inspiration from influential women throughout history. Earlier this week, it emerged Netflix is advertising for a production designer to work on the show, described in the job announcement as a CG heartfelt adventure comedy series. The perfect candidate, the job specification read, will have among other qualities 3 to 4 years of computer graphic animation production experience and proven leadership on animated work. The successful applicant will also help develop, create, and support the aesthetic vision and design multiple worlds representing various time periods throughout history. Moreover, the advert stated among the new hires' duties, they will collaborate with grace, humility, inclusion, and open-mindedness. Harry's first Netflix project, Heart of Invictus, is also tied to the Invictus Games 2020, which thanks to COVID is now taking place in April 2022, at The Hague, in Holland. Last year, Prince Harry said of the project, "I couldn't be more excited for the journey ahead or prouder of the Invictus community for continuously inspiring global healing, human potential and continued service."